Yeah, so in April we all traveled out to the Midwest Undergraduate Mathematics Symposium, I believe was the entire title, at Simpson College, and I presented research that I had done this past summer at the University of Minnesota on art and group presentations. And basically the research was focused on the fact that if you take these diagrams associated with an algebra, you can mutate them a certain way and the group presentation will stay the same no matter how you mutate them. So it was just a lot of going through relations with that and just a lot of variables mostly, but everyone seemed to enjoy it, so that was good. Yeah, so in the fall of 2015, I have accepted an offer to study at University of Minnesota to get my PhD in mathematics, and I'll be hopefully, the first 2 years are qualifying exams, and then the last 3 I'll be doing research with a specialization in mathematical biology. So kind of mathematical modeling to solve biological problems. So I'll be up there for 5 years doing that. Yeah, so one of Millikin's big selling points is this whole performance learning thing, and I think the math department portrays that very well because, you know, if I had gone to a big university, I wouldn't have started doing research my summer after my freshman year, and I wouldn't have been kind of thrown into like, here, go learn this like independent study and then present on it at this conference. And, you know, I went to my first conference my freshman year, so I've been doing this stuff since I was 18 years old. And I think at a big university, you don't necessarily get those chances.
In April, I was able to go to an undergraduate research conference at Simpson College where I presented my research in locating sets of disconnected graphs. It was a great experience to be able to present my work and actually to be able to do original research and gain experience that is going to help me in graduate school and in terms of presenting research and things like that. So this summer I will be up at the University of Wisconsin-Madison doing research in biostatistics and computational biology, which is actually something completely new to me. And that's one of the cool things about doing mathematics is that you sort of learn these skills and you get these tools that allow you to do interdisciplinary research. So I will be doing research in evolutionary biology, where we'll be examining different evolutionary trees using statistical techniques. I'll be able to see, sort of how mathematicians are incorporating themselves into relevant fields such as biology and health and things like that. Last summer, I was able to go to the University of Hawaii at Hilo, where I studied the factorization theory of numerical monoids, and that was working alongside 12 other undergraduate students. It was a 5-week program, and it was a great experience. It was a sort of a first hands-on approach, or first hands-on experience to undergraduate research, and it really taught me a lot about the process and just the struggles and challenges of what it's like to do mathematical research.
I think the best advice I would give a math student coming into Millikin is to not be afraid to ask questions and to not be afraid to hang out in the math department, because you come in with this stereotypical thought like, oh, the math people are weird, I don't want to hang out in the math department. But the whole reason I got picked to do research was that I got connected with Joe and I started working in the math department, and I wasn't afraid to ask like, hey, what are you doing, what are you working on, like, do you have any room for students, and a lot of people assume like, oh, if I'm going to do research, they're going to pick me or they're going to do this, and it's like, no, you got to be ambitious, you got to go out there and get it.
If you see an opportunity that you might be interested in, just go after it, because the resources are all here. There's sort of an endless number of resources. It's all about what you want to do, and if you want it and you want to pursue it, the faculty are all so willing to help you, and it's all pretty much up to you and your own personal motivation.